Alright, quick video on how to modify your USB air conditioning unit. If you've watched my previous one, I'll put a link at the end of this video. We'll call that other one part 1, maybe this one part 2. So we'll call this one Air Conditioning 2.0 for the modification. So in the past, of course, what we did, we added an extra fan that's got a chargeable battery and an extra fan in here that we can control the speed of. And then plus you've got the original fan that it actually comes with as well. Okay, so we've got the combination of the two. So we've got double the speed, and we're able to get this down quite a bit in that, temperature wise. Now in where we are in this room at the moment, it's 28 degrees, 29 degrees. Oh, I tell a lie, 27 now, is it? Oh no, 28, yeah. So we've got 28 degrees in here, 28.8. So we'll see what we can bring this down to with the new modification. As I said, those two mods, the mod I just showed you with the fan, that was the last one we did. So this one, what we're actually doing now, okay, take out your thing in here, your cooler. Now drill the hole and you'll see run a pipe, and that pipe runs through into a chilli bin, through the chilli bin lid, runs down to here. So there's no longer going to hold water in there, and this normally sits inside the water. The problem is with this, you've got to keep turning it all the time because it doesn't absorb all the water up. So what we're doing here on this modification, another thing to keep it colder. So we've got our usual one that goes in there, but now we've got a chilli bin. We've filled it up with ice packs. So you want to put some ice packs in there, and then we want to fill it up with water, and you want to put yourself a pond pump in there. So I've got a pond pump in there. Initially this one, it's a bit, we're a bit high. That pond pump pumps 200 litres an hour, but as you can see, there's nothing coming through right now. So I'm just going to have to quickly sit that up a bit higher, so that we're going to have to fill this up with water, and I'll sit that pond pump on top of a couple of the ice packs. So just chuck in a few trays of ice, fill it up with water, and then the pump's going to keep circulating it. Okay, so you can have nice fresh water just trickling over top of this all the time. Now you can put a wee sprinkler head pond pump, this is a USB pond pump. Now what I've actually done, I don't know if you can see it there. Can't really see them, can you? That's not, oh, there we go. Right. So I've actually put in a whole heap of different size mini pipe, and so that way I can just poke them on different angles, so that way it's going to wet that whole pad. Okay. So you see there the pump is working, but nowhere near efficient. You know, it's meant to pump 200 litres a minute. 200 litres an hour. So we're going to have to sort that out. And it just means we've just got to bring that pump up a bit higher. It just can't pump that high, obviously. Another thing you can do, you can put a longer hose in and actually coil it inside your chilli bin, so that way that cools the water as well before it comes in. Only problem is this is battling, so we're going to have to try and make this hose as short as possible. So I'll just raise that pump up, but now we should have a cranky one. We'll see what we can bring this temperature down to. I'll just put this back in, and I'll raise that pump, and then we'll turn this on and see how long it takes for us to bring the temperature down. Alright, so I've raised the pump a wee bit. You can see there. Okay, so the way it's running, I did want it to be a bit more faster than that, so it was spraying more like a sprinkler, but to do that, what you could do is just don't have the chilli bin and just run your normal ice pack in here, and actually put the pump in here, but there's no room. You'd have to cut a hole in your mesh, so it's a waste of time. So it's actually just put a bigger pump in. So if you want that to spray more than that, just put a bigger pump in. But as you can see, there's actually enough water coming out of there to keep all this nice and wet. Now just remembering that pipe down here as well, that we put in to be able to siphon it down. Make sure it is coming up quite a wee bit, like at least enough where this can get touched, because you still want it to be able to absorb the water as well from the bottom. This is just an extra, so that way it's getting it all from the top as well, and that way you've got nice cold water dropping through as the fans are going. Okay, so what I might do is actually leave this cover off, put this on, and just see, can we still see through the, well, Not really. Okay, that's right. Right, we'll turn this on. We'll see what sort of temperature we'll get it down to from 28. Well, all in all, it's doing alright. So 15 minutes has gone by now, and it's gone from what was it, 28.9 I think it was, wasn't it? So nearly 29, down to 25.2. So 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 basically. So basically 4 degrees, or 3.8 degrees, 4 degrees, yeah. So it's not bad in 15 minutes. So we'll see if it carries on, if it goes another 4 degrees and another 15, or how we get on. This is my running. Oh yeah, it's nice and cold. Wonder how much, what temperature is actually coming out. Surprising. I actually thought it feels a lot colder than that. The air temperature coming out feels like it's only 10 degrees. But it's actually showing 20. Yep. 22, 23, 22. Alright, 22.2. Oh well, if that's what the temperature of the water is that we're putting through, that'll be as low as we end up getting this room temperature, unless we put some more ice in. But it seems to be working as planned. So we'll get it down to 25. So as soon as it goes down to 22, I'll chuck some more ice in and we'll get a bit colder. Alright, so I'll leave it another 15 minutes, come back, we'll check it out again.